Welcome back, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and let's make a pitcher of water. Okay, so we'll go ahead and delete that here. We will add in a cylinder, and this is going to be very simple, actually, surprisingly. A lot of times, stuff in the real world is actually not that complicated. Just going to put this in here. In fact, it's going to be really simple. Scale that out just a bit. We have There's two things we need to do in here. We need to add in the little handle here, and we also need to add in the spout. So first things first, let's actually make this. We'll take this out here. We'll delete the face. Go into Edge Select, right click. We're going to go Edit Extrude, right click, and kind of make it that big. Edit Extrude along the Z-axis, and I'm going to make this purposely impossible, and then I'm just going to move that up so that we have something like this, and at this point I'm just going to scale it out like this, move it up a bit, and push face. There we go. Yeah, something like that. So now that we have this here, let's type in 7. And this is actually going to be much more simple than you think it is. So what we'll do is we'll put the spout on this side, we'll put the handle on this side and the spout here. Let's hop into Edge Select mode, which we're kind of already there. And I'm just going to simply move that out, just like that. Pretty simple. And I'm going to select this one, and I'm just going to I'm going to hop into vertice mode. And I'm just going to move that down here. And while we're there, we will move all of these down like that. So, and we can even move that down a little bit more. So now we have this here. We can move this out just a bit and maybe move it down. Pretty simple, right? And so if we look at 3, and we should probably move that up just a bit. There we go. Okay, the next thing we need to do is let's hop into face select mode. Let's go into 7 here, and I'm just going to select these two for reference. Okay, and we're going to simply select these two here. I'm going to go into tools, and I'm going to do loop cut, and I'm going to simply add in this here, and another loop cut in there. And I believe it was these two. Let me just double check that. Oh, it was incorrect. It was these two. Okay, so now that we've made that there, we're simply select these two here, Edit Extrude like that, and we have this nice level here. But we're going to Edit Extrude, but I'm going to lock this along the y-axis, and the reason is you want to make sure that it's straight here. Edit Extrude again, lock this along. Actually, we'll make it go with the angle here. Edit Extrude. Actually, before we do that, we'll rotate this along the x-axis, and we'll do 20 or -20. See, rotate -20 along the x. Okay. In fact, there was an extra vertex here. So rotate on the x-axis -20. There we go. So rotate x -20, enter. And then I'm going to rotate that along the x-axis. A little more. Rotate along the x-axis, something like that. And maybe even bring this out just a bit here. So there we go. We got this nice little jug like that here. And that's pretty much it. Now we have a nice jug of water. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.